Good afternoon, boys and girls. It's Mrs. Hughes and Lamb Chop. Hi, boys and girls. How are you? He wants you to notice something. What's different about Lamb Chop? What did Mrs. Hughes say she was going to do yesterday? Like Corduroy. Lamb Chop said to look close at his belly. Yep, do you see it? Right here. I sewed a button on. I got it right in there. Yep, he loves it. Yay! Thank you. He kind of's got a corduroy thing. You know what, boys and girls? It's not the same color. And that's the only button I could find. And I asked Lamb Chop if he minded. He said absolutely not. It's okay to be different. Remember we talked about differences are good. Because when we're different, we are actually the same. That's what makes us unique. Yes, it does. Okay, you ready for story? Okay, I'll put this guy back with his new button, shiny little brown button, I guess. And today's story is called The Big Red Barn by Margaret Wise Brown. An excellent story. Boys and girls, as you can see, there's a big red barn and the animals here. So I would imagine this story is about animals in maybe a country and a barn where they live. And what I want you to pay attention to is that this book has a lot of descriptive words, and it has a lot of words that use color. So it's going to describe things with colorful words. And so I want you to pay attention. I'm going to put my finger up every time we hear a color, okay? You ready? Okay, get your... What? Wait a minute. What, Lamb Chop? He wants to make sure that you're listening. Are you listening? You are. Good. Okay. And Lamb Chop's sitting nicely. Okay, The Big Red Barn by Margaret Wise Brown. I will read a picture and show you the picture. By the big red barn, red, in the great green field. The big red barn and the great green field. 2 colors so far. There was a pink pig who was learning to squeal. See the little pig? And he's pink. That's the 3rd color. There was a great big horse and a very little horse. So we have big and little sizes and colors. Oops, I don't want to skip a page because that's how good it is. And on every barn is a weather vane, of course, a golden flying horse. That's called a weather vane. The word golden. It's like a yellow, like my shirt, golden. Yep. So that's the 4th color. Let's see. There was a big pile of hay and a little pile of hay. And that is where the children played. So there's big and little again, size. But in this story, the children are away and only the animals are here to stay. And Lamb Chop's, wait, what's the matter? I know, you hope there's a lamb in the story. We'll find out. Let's see. The sheep and the donkey and the geese and the goats were making funny noises down in their throats. Bah! Bah! And an old scarecrow was leaning on his hoe, and a field mouse was born. Where's the little field mouse, boys and girls? I don't see it yet. Lamb Chop, do you? No? Let's see if he's on the next page. In a field of corn. Oh, I love corn on the cob. There's the little mouse, boys and girls. There he is. He's itsy bitsy. Little. You guys like corn on the cob? It's the best. Cock-a-doodle-doo. In the barn there was a rooster and a pigeon too. Here is the rooster, cock-a-doodle-doo. And there's the pigeon. And a big white hen, another color, standing on one leg. And under the hen was a quiet egg. So here is the hen. She's white, just like Lamb Chop. And there's a little egg that's also white. I love things in color. There was a bantam rooster and a little bantam hen with a big clutch of eggs. Count them. There are 10. So let's count the eggs together, boys and girls. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And it rhymes with hen. Perfect. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Moo, moo. There was a big brown cow and a little brown cow. Big, little, color brown. Size and color in the story. There was an old black cat. Meow, meow. Black is the color. And a tiger tomcat. Meow, meow, meow. Big and little. There was a big red dog. Red again. Bow, wow, ruff, ruff. With some little puppy dogs, all round and warm. So big and little, brown and black. Colors and sizes are in this story. And they all live together in the big red barn. And we get back to that beautiful red barn right here. And they played all day in the grass, in the hay. And boys and girls, they're all different sizes. Yup, just like us. There's big and little and tall and short. And that's what makes the world awesome. Yeah, we're different. When the sun went down in the great green field, there's the color. The big cow lowed and the little pig squealed, squealed. The horses stomped in the sweet swan hay, and the little donkey gave one last bray. Oh, they're getting tired. Time for the end. Time for supper and going to bed. The hens were sleeping on the nest, and the roosters took a rest, and the little black bats flew away, another color, out of the barn at the end of the day. And boys and girls, we can tell it's the end of the day because the colors have changed here. The clouds are darker, and the animals look like they're in kind of a shadow, like shadow puppets. Yup, because the end of the day's coming, and the sun's going down, and the moon's coming out. Correct? Right. And they were all night long sound asleep. Night, night. Even animals need to sleep, just like us. And Lamb Chop loves to sleep. I think he's kind of lazy, but. And the big red barn, oh my goodness, it doesn't look brown anymore. Red. Kind of looks dark because everything's dark now. Let's see. Only the mice were left to play, rustling and squeaking in the hay while the moon sailed high. Wow. So the only thing we see a little sailboat here and a pail of water. And we see some mice scurrying around because mice come out at night because they don't want to get stepped on during the day. In the dark night sky, there is the scarecrow, and it's a dark night sky. And that, my friends, is the end of a fabulous, wonderful story, The Big Red Barn. Awesome book. Thumbs up, 2 thumbs up. Lamb Chop, how about you? Did you like it? Yes, boys and girls, I loved it. Because I love animals. Especially lambs like me. Oh, yeah. We know everything's about Lamb Chop sometimes, but sometimes there are other things. So, boys and girls, Lamb Chop's happy today because he has his button on. And the story, what did we talk about? Well, the story had to do with colors. We heard brown, black, golden, what else? Red, green, like grass, pink, like the pig, black, like the cat, brown, like the cow. If you could think of anything else, can you? What other colors do you like? I love colors. I love beautiful things. And boys and girls, we also talked about sizes, big and little. So there's a big cow and a little cow, a big lamb chop and a baby lamb chop. Oh, yeah. Large and small. And the colors were white for lamb chop. Yup. And Mrs. Hughes has yellow on, gold. So boys and girls, it is Thursday. I'm looking outside now. It looks like it's going to rain a little. It's May 28th. We're almost done the month of May. Pretty soon we'll be into June. And then it'll really be summer, okay? So listen, have a fabulous day. Have a wonderful day. Have a fabulous, wonderful day. And Lamb Chop and I love you. We throw kisses. He's psyched because he's got his button. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Have an awesome, wonderful day. Adios, amigos. LCCPS kids are the best.